Hello guys, Joseph is here, your Hungarian artist. Would like to share some of my thoughts on the situation, what is going on in the West. Today, particularly going to talk about the US and the island people. I'm going to call them the island people. Right, it is like a crazy time we live in. I mean, I'm 37. I don't remember a time that even come close to this. How the leaders of our countries, especially in the West, not just in the US, are completely turning against their citizens that they were supposed to be representing, turning away from them, and they do the opposite what they promised when it comes to wars, starting new wars, supporting wars that should not be included, should not get involved with wars, empty promises, pedophile networks. We have a chance to expose the evil, and then it turns out that the person or the people who promised they will expose evil are the evil themselves, so they're not going to expose themselves. Talking about left and right, there is no left and right. That's the first thing you want to learn if you are from the US. I see some people from the left hating the right, from the right hating the left, and as long as that hate is continuing, that division is continuing, then the top 1%, the island people, are going to win. You have to put aside your differences. You don't agree, that's fine, they disagree, but have to stop this tribalist mindset. You have to unite under one cause. I believe you have to see evil for what it is. I understand, like, you disappointed with your president right now, even if you don't admit it, because your ego is too big to admit it. I'm myself a centralist, more leaning towards the right, as a Hungarian man. I'm not a big fan of uncontrolled immigration, but I see through the lies when people are coming, flooding Europe. Everyone is hating on the people that has come to Europe, instead of hating the people that organize this movement, the NGOs that are putting their thousands of euros in their pocket and helping them to reach Britain or any Western or Northern European countries. They want this divide and conquer game to going on in every aspect of life, whether it's race, religion, political view, whatever. And the moment you participate in this hate, you are losing this game. And I'm not saying like you have to completely ignore what's going on the political platform. You have to be aware, but you have to understand, maybe you have a brother or sister over there who is brainwashed into hate, and you have to be the one who be the bigger guy in the room. I think that's how they say it, excuse my English. And then just say, okay, you're right, whatever you say, that's your opinion, this is my opinion, but let's just not forget that who we are up against. All right. And but as this case with Epstein and the case with the continuing of the war going on, you begin to notice that people are, being more on the same page every single day. If not, because I'm not from the US, I've never been there, I see it in the comment sections, or some of my friends who live there. That's a good thing. They at least started to find a common ground and agree on that. I like when they say from left and right, they say this is one big club and we are not part of that big club, as George Carlin said. The realization that I just don't understand the rest of the people who will never admit that they were wrong. I'm not going to name names here. You know very well if you are from the States. They sell their soul. They sell their soul. They sell everything you thought they were representing by covering up for these evil people. Maybe they were blackmailed, but I think most of them, okay, let's say they threaten your family, like they threaten you, like they're gonna, whack you if you talk about this or you reveal anything. That's something you can kind of understand. You're scared. You don't talk about it, but I think most of the people who silent or try to distract you from this subject, they are just bought and paid. They care about their pockets to fill up, and the people on the top, they know this, that everybody has a price tag. Everybody can be bought. So it is what it is. It's corruption. Power, money corrupts, and we don't have to look on to the top to see this corruption. You can see it on the lowest of the low classes as well. Unfortunately, you have to decide you are going to be a part of it or not. It's easy to talk from behind the screen, but if the situation is there that you get an offer in order to not to talk about something, you ask yourself the question: is there the money that would make me not to mention about what I'm supposed to talk about? So yeah, Anyway, guys, that's the thing. I want to see America united again. Put aside your ego, arrogance. This is the age of information, the age of unlimited access to data, informations. You go if you don't believe, you go down the rabbit hole, and just realize that there is absolutely no point playing this game of, oh, I'm the Republican, I'm right, or I'm the Democrat, I'm right, and the other one is, the other side is all wrong with the countries, the other is the opposition party, and we are all great and good. That is not true. That is not true. Just see the facts. Just see the facts. People who claim to be Christians and supporting the wars. How is that? Like, these guys, they ever read the Bible? What does Jesus teach you? You think Jesus would supply Israel with missiles and stuff? No. Definitely not. Alright, guys, let me just finish this little complaint. Again, I want people to stop this division, unite. You guys claim to be the greatest nation on earth, so please act like that, not like a brainwashed cattle. I know most of you know the truth, use common sense, and I know that you guys are fed up with the cattle who just refuse to use their brain, or the lack of brain cells they still have. But evil is always going to be around, remember, and if you are participating in this hate, then you are going to join the big club. Okay? Look at those oppositions, feel sorry for them, but don't fight them. Try to convince them otherwise. All right, guys, take care, all the best, see you later.